Hey guys, welcome to my first video of this series of Skyrim, and if you like this video and the content I have in it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends if you like the video. Also, if you like this video, there's a good chance that you're going to like other content of mine, so make sure you check that out. And in this video I'm going to be going over the beginner's guide. So I'm going to be giving you guys a whole bunch of tips and stuff along the way. And obviously, since this is a beginner's guide, I'm going to be beginning to show you guys exactly the kinds of stuff that I do right as I'm beginning. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, the first thing I would do is I would skip it if I could, but unfortunately you can't skip the intro, so we're going to watch this. But one thing that you can do right off the get-go that will help you is you can type in player.additem 0f, which is gold, in case you're wondering, 1,000 million. So there's 1 million gold. So then you can also do player.modav. This is basically either adding or subtracting. If you don't put anything in front of it, it's adding. If you put a negative sign in front of it, it subtracts. So 999, or 999,900. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that's 999,900. Oops, 900 magicka, because they start you off with 100. So you add that with the 100, and that will give you 1 million magicka. And then you do the same for stamina, or at least I'm going to. You can do however many of, whichever one of these you want to do, and however much. I'm just doing this for my character that I'm going to be doing here. You obviously don't want to make this too cheap, so I only add 10 health. The reason for that being, I feel that they should obviously give you the option to upgrade one of your attributes at the very beginning of the game, that being health. So that's why I added the 10 points, but you can do whatever you want. I'm basically going for the healer paladin type build, where I have healing, heavy armor, and a mace for killing the heavy units, and then I have infinite stamina just so that I can run around. It doesn't really affect my character, really. Increases the damage a little bit, but you know, not super affecting my character. The magicka is just that I can have infinite healings, because I'm designing my character kind of off of Wolverine. His healing is, you know, armor, or his adamantium skeleton. And obviously he doesn't get tired very easily with his regeneration. And you know, that's basically what I'm modeling my character after here, is Wolverine. And the 1 million gold will also help a ton with the NPCs buying things, because they never give you enough gold in this game.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Oh yeah, and to get into the menu, you press the little slash mark right above the tab button, right under the escape button, is where it is on my keyboard at least. I'll give you guys some of the codes and stuff in the description of the video.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
Impressive.
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnarev, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You then. Step forward. Who are you?
Alright, so then choosing your character here. You can go with one of these other ones, but the one that I always choose is the Breton. The reason for that is because of their magic resistance. Most of the enemies that you're fighting that are actually really hard that are going to kill you are magic wielders. And so having somebody with a high magic resist is kind of a must regardless of what you're going to play. A lot of these other races, the advantages that they have are they initially give you a stat boost to one or another of your abilities. The stat boost can easily be compensated through leveling. What you can't compensate for though is magic resist. The Bretons give you magic resist, which being a different class than a Breton, you can't compensate for that magic resist. You can always compensate for one of their ability boosts that they give you early on in the game, but you can't compensate for the magic resist. Dark Elves give you a fire resist, and the Nords give you a frost resist, but the Bretons give you all around a magic resist, which is very, very nice. The Orc, the real specialty to the Orc is that they have their damage reduction, which is, it's okay. And it also gives them double damage, so for a brief time, that's only, you can use it once per day, so You know, if you find yourself in a tough spot, they can be really good. But other than that, none of them have any really good, you know, passives that are really going to make a life and death difference. Imperials give you more gold. Argonians, they allow you to breathe underwater, which is not really even a necessity of the game, so it's really worthless. Really worthless. They also have an ability that doubles your health regen. I mean, for a limited time, once daily, it's not really as useful as passively just having a huge magic resist. So that's why the Breton is always my first choice, regardless of what class I'm going to make, because I can always make up for the skill difference through, you know, just grinding. But you can't make up for the race passives. That's something that you cannot make up for. So I always go for whatever race is going to give me the best passive for what I'm going for. And since this is going to be a paladin class, and paladins are all about defense, I really want my character to be tanky against the mages that always seem to freaking kill you. Alrighty, so finish and name the character. Pack Lord 21. Yep.
Are you from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Oh no, that's
Captain,
not me.
What should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain.
Wow.
I'm sorry. We'll make sure you're made sort of the high road.
Don't even have to be guilty.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
Guilty until proven innocent. Sounds a lot like today's court systems, how they rule rape. Guilty until proven innocent.
Oh, frick, Stormcloak.
Well, that's
Some here in
technically
Helgen call
for
you a hero, but a
any
hero
crime
doesn't
that
use
involves a
power
man.
like the voice to
If
murder
you're
his
female, then
king
you're
and
innocent until
usurp his
proven
throne.
guilty. Or you're innocent even if you are guilty.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into
And they don't want to be
chaos,
sexist.
and now the Empire is going to
When
put
is
you
Pretty
justice
much how it
sexist?
works is
restore the
now.
peace.
Like, how is justice sexist? You did a crime, you're going to freaking prison for X number of years, you douche.
Nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General.
I hope you rot in prison.
Give them their last rites. As we commend
And if any feminists have a problem with it,
blessings of the
go make me a sandwich.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
You're welcome.
As you wish.
It's funny, he wants them to get it over with, so they're gonna just lop off his head
I
first.
haven't got all morning.
I love all you people. Do you want a hot dog wrapped in bacon right now?
My ancestors
You're
are
naughty.
smiling at me, Imperial.
No, seriously, do you want a hot dog wrapped in bacon?
Sure.
How is that naughty?
I
Oh,
was thinking of something
I
else.
watch the fun part. I always look away whenever that happens.
Oh.
I always feel
We were looking away. We did not look at that. I don't care.
you have a death on your channel. They're gonna plague you.
Was
No. I've butchered chickens and stuff before.
No,
It's
they're
not
gonna.
even all that realistic.
No, on your. Are you filming this for YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cut that part because like it's not family
You kill
friendly.
wolves and stuff later on.
No,
Are you
but it's
kidding me?
it's not family friendly. Nobody wants to. There's a difference between an animal being slaughtered and a human being slaughtered.
I'm gonna be killing wolves and horses
Because they deserve it.
and bandits.
But wait, why would you kill the horse though? Because the horse.
Cause it's fun.
Why would you kill the horse? Don't freaking waste 1,000 gold for a freaking horse that just turn around and freaking.
So yeah, if they want to flag me
slice
for
what?
for showing the guy dying, that's
They'll
pretty
probably
lame.
flag it and say it's not family appropriate, and they might censor it or like crop it themselves.
I really don't care.
They will. You're gonna get cited, and you're gonna get in trouble. 'Cause
What
you're a
is
woman.
that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
Get down, Holly. Get down, kitty. Stay out of my fridge, cat.
Through the
I
tower.
swear, I will not be happy if you want to keep mommy in a good mood when she's sick. Please stay out of my fridge. I swear, I will get angry for no apparent reason if you don't get out of my fridge.
You need to get over here now.
I will dredge up a lot of bad crap.
I definitely don't do this to make other people happy. I do this because I like to do this.
And because Chuck you.
Exactly.
We're horrible people.
I know.
I'm guaranteeing
I really
you
just
that a lot
don't
of
give a crap.
feminists that watch your videos are gonna be like, dude, I hope your wife frickin' dies of the bronchitis.
I just really frickin' don't give a crap what other people think. They can think what they want. I just do this because I enjoy doing it. And if they don't enjoy watching it, then they can go watch something else. That's why it's you frickin' tube. You can watch whatever you want to watch. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else.
That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times.
Alright, we're gonna skip some of this dialogue here.
So is this supposed to be like...
Okay.
10 to 15 drops every 10 minutes.
Take down your gear.
Alright.
Alright. Get that armor on.
Another really good thing to do here is actually to do exactly this. You attack Raylov. What this actually does is it's not just for amusement, actually. As you saw there, it increases your one-handed skill. So before you even start off the game, you can already increase your one-handed skill and make yourself a lot better at combat.
Hey Nathan, is this supposed to be like ingested orally?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. Because I'm confused.
Alright, and right as he gets up, there is a reset that you can trigger when you hit him. So right as he's getting up from being stunned, you can reset his health. And so you can see we're continually upgrading our one-handed skill here, right as the game has begun. Which is really useful to just increase your one-handed right from the very beginning. Alright, so we're gonna kill her. Alright, so we're gonna search the captain, take the key, take the armor, because that's the best stuff for right now. And then we're gonna put on that sword, drop that. We're gonna put on this Imperial armor for higher armor rating. This is just for my character though, it depends on what you're going for. I'm going to put on healing. This is a Wolverine inspired build. We've got our healing, we've got our adamantium skeleton, aka our armor, and we have our weapon, our claws. So yes, this is very Wolverine inspired. So now we got our healing kicking. Wahaha. They were nothing. And yeah, neither of these guys have anything better for you. That barrel only contains potions that I'm not going to need. Maybe you need the potions in that barrel right over there, but I don't, because I have infinite stamina, infinite magicka, and I regenerate my health. So yeah, really no point for me to pick up potions. That guy has a mace, so I'm going to pick that up. The reason I go for a mace here, I guess I'll show you guys this. The reason that I go for a mace over a sword or an axe is because mainly the guys that are going to be hard to take down are the guys obviously with armor. They're going to pose the most threat. And so the maces ignore 25% of the armor. When you upgrade it fully, it's 75% of their armor, which is huge for any of the harder enemies that you're going to be facing later on it's obviously the best choice is to go with a mace. Attacks with swords have a 10% critical chance. When you upgrade it fully, that's a 30% critical chance. Not as good against heavy units. This actually, because of the faster swing rate of the sword and the criticals, it actually is the highest DPS that you can get in the game, but that's when you don't have to consider armor. When you consider armor and the damage reduction that you get, it doesn't really matter that this is a higher DPS value. It's a lower damage compared to the maces because of how much armor the maces ignore. So against any hard units, the mace is your best bet. For squishy units, the sword is your best bet. The axes, when you take into account the bleed damage that they do not being very high, it's actually you know, slower attack rate, less bleed damage than what you would be getting with a sword. So either you go for a sword for killing squishies the fastest, or you are going to want to go for a mace to take down the harder units easier, which I'm going for a mace.
Or if you suck like me, make yourself god level healthy and kill them as fast as you can.
Yeah, or you can just make the game really easy by giving yourself infinite health. But let me see here. Oh yeah, I should kind of show you guys my strategy. So first, for when I'm doing a lock, I'll go right in the middle here. Then, if it jams, you know, kind of like that, I'll go over to the left. That's not good. Then I go over to the right. Then I go in between the center and the right here, and then if those don't work, I go in the in-between positions of those. So there, 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 and there. And if that doesn't work, I go into even smaller increments between those positions. Like those. Until I finally find it. Obviously, with this one, it's a little bit more to the left than that. A little bit more. Right there, yeah.
It's locked. See if you can get...
There's gold, and I don't need any magicka. I've got infinite magicka, and I already have a million gold, so I don't need gold either.
Oh, look at the magical kitten who sticks her head out.
I try not to make the build too cheap by giving myself infinite health, but you know, I want infinite healing because this is obviously a Wolverine-inspired guy, so Wolverine's healing is not limited. Neither should mine be. And I've got infinite stamina, so I can run around, make this guide a little bit faster for you guys. Yeah, but I don't want infinite health because that just makes it too cheap. Obviously, you guys can just do whatever you want, but that's just what I'm doing for the sake of this video. Alright, so kill these guys by taking my mace to their heads. You see, as I'm in between combat, I'm healing with my healing ability. That's one thing I really like about this playstyle, is that I've got my healing in one hand, my damage in the other, so then I don't have to switch between items and stuff. It just makes for a very fast, enjoyable gameplay.
Ew.
Come on, Rayloff.
Let's see where this goes.
Taking Rayloff a long time.
Raylov is slow regardless.
Yeah, I know. He needs to get his speed boost on.
Does anybody want a cat? She hisses.
I'll see visces.
She hissed at me. I didn't even do anything. I like walked right past her and she goes. I'm like, what the frick
I don't
was
like
that?
you.
What the frick was that bullcrap? You stupid. Oh, she can just be a little
So now,
twerp.
hopefully, we can go on without losing Rayloff.
Luckily,
Kill these little spiders.
Luckily, she has a sweet brother who's going to move on. She needs some serious
Oh, and I can level up here,
TLC. So that she stops acting like a
heal up in between combat.
because she's a
Come on.
villain. I don't care what anybody says. But
Okay, 2 hits and the spider's down. Okay, so let's look at this level up that we got here. Of course, I'm going to go with health. And first off, I'm going to upgrade my heavy armor. The next one, I'm going to upgrade my one-handed here.
Eat those down. Any eyes, no?
my cat wants my bacon.
Save this. Alright, let's kill yon bear. There we are, dead bear.
You want the bacon?
So now let's try to level up our one-handed a little bit more here before we leave.
Hey, careful. What are you doing? I'm on your side. What are you doing?
See if I can get myself up to level 3 before we leave here.
Bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Sneaking is overrated, eh?
What are you doing? I'm on your side. Watch it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, careful. What are you doing?
Ow, that hurt.
What are you doing?
Get your cat.
Dug her back claws into my chest. That hurt.
Oh no running. Don't run.
So I almost got myself up to level 3.
This smells good. This one smells good. You smell that? Ooh. I've been making bacon. He's like, well, that actually smells real good. What's this little bacon? It smells good? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. You want your hot dog? I'll cut up some hot dog tidbits for everybody.
What are you doing?
Everybody's gonna have a little piece of hot dog for a snack. Only snack. We're not eating a whole hot dog apiece. Quincy, I'm talking to you. Hot dog fanatic. Well, not Mr. Hot dog fanatic. And cut up some hot dog tidbits for everybody. Everybody can have
And
some
you
hot
have to be a little bit careful here so that Raylob doesn't start attacking you, because he will start attacking you right after that. So yeah, if you start attacking him right after he finishes his speech there, he will start attacking you back. So be careful of doing that.
This big piece is for Quincy. Quincy!
Enjoying the fight to free Skyrim.
Let's go hot dog.
Face of the Empire.
Oh, hot dog.
Anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means.
Alright, so right there we just got that quest there. Join the Stormcloak Rebellion. That's a really good one. It's good to do that before you get to too far into the main quest. So you don't have to deal with the whole peace tree part of the main quest. It just makes the whole thing a lot easier.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. Never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Yes, sir.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
Hey, kitty. Mommy.
Obviously, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you're a warrior, go with the warrior stone. If you're a mage, go with the mage stone. And if you're doing an assassin thief build, then you go with the thief stone. But I'm a warrior, so I'm going to do the warrior sign.
Good kitty.
From what I remember, this mainly affects sneak, light armor, one-handed, and daggers. And this is obviously, actually I think this is also one-handed, two-handed, shield for blocking, blocking with two-handed, heavy armor, and a few other ones. This is obviously all the magic type spells, or skills, destruction, restoration, alteration, illusion, conjuration, there's more, restoration. There's a lot of spells or skills of the mage class, so.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperial...
No, Quinn, leave it. Quinn, leave it.
Alright.
Leave, stay. Stay. Stay.
Alright, so we're gonna beat up these wolves.
I don't want them to do that.
Alright, heal up myself. I thought there was supposed to be a third wolf. I don't see it, so I'm guessing there is not. Or Raylov killed it. One of the two.
I'm glad we decided to come with you. We're almost to Riverwood.
Nothing like treats. Treats are good. Here, eat your hot dog. Here, give me a little bit too. Okay. Here, Romy. You're Quincy. You can have hers. Here, I'll do her for you.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened. Come on.
I mean, for some reason, I think she has to stay with it. Before she can eat it, which I'm not too sure why. I think she has to do that.
Obviously, if you're doing this on your own, you can just listen to the whole thing, their whole dialogue.
Of course. Well, what's this all about? But that would explain what I saw. I don't know. Things just... The Jarl needs to go. We need to get word to Jarl Valger and what to do.
Alright, so I got the quest now. That was all I really needed from her. You can listen to all their dialogue if you guys want to. Okay, but before I leave here, I'm going to show you some of the smithing, because this is probably what you should do next here. Because if you gave yourself $1,000,000 gold, if not, you kind of forget it. We're going to need the leather strips, and we're going to need these steel ingots. Let's see here. They have steel mace. Yes, here's a steel mace. And steel equipment. Yes, steel armor, helmet, Nordic gauntlets. Steel shin boots. Okay, so enhance my steel armor. Enhance the steel helmet. The gauntlets. And the boots. It's always very important to have the best equipment that you can on your character. And the steel mace, make it better. Grindstone. So now we're going to equip it. Drop the other one because I have 1,000,000 gold down here to sell this stuff. Wouldn't do me any good to sell it. Drop on the ground, I don't care. Got 1,000,000 gold. I'm not going to run out of that anytime soon. Alright, so now I'm going to run all the way over to Riverwood. You can see the little quest tracker right up there at the top. Shows the direction to go. Every time I'm out of combat, I always heal. Even in between two combatants, I will heal, so that's usually the best way to do it, not really in the middle of combat if you can help it. The only time I really heal myself in the middle of combat is if I absolutely need to, or else I'll die. That's about the only time that I'll really save myself. Or, not save myself, but heal myself. Slay the giant. Alrighty.
Handle yourself well. Make an order and we show up to solve problems. Not for me to say. Old man, if you go to
Alright, so she just gave me the quest to join the companions. And very nice quest line. I'd probably recommend doing that right after you do some of the main quest line. It's a really good quest to do. I'm going to give a whole bunch away, but it can give you immunity to diseases, which is very nice. So you don't have to carry around cure disease potions, which can get freaking annoying really fast. Okay, and yeah, we already leveled up, so I can increase health here. I believe my heavy armor is, yep, good for this level, so I'm going to increase my one-handed here to do more damage. And this guy is really, really, really annoying. So if you're an assassin, I would definitely, for the sake of your sanity, recommend killing him as soon as possible.
Your very lives!
And if you are not an assassin, this is the best method of taking care of him. You just type in the console command, you click on him, and you type in kill, you press enter, and then you do out of it, and your annoying problem is gone. Thank the Lord, and you will not go insane now.
Or get arrested.
Yep. It also doesn't give you any bounty, so you are fine. Oh, and one thing we should also do before we go up there is I want to show you this. You can complete a little quest, and it will also help give you more health, which is very useful, obviously.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty? Glad to know that because I
He lost his amulet of RK, so we will find his amulet for him. And praying at this shrine here, the Shrine of RK, will give you more health. So that's very useful early game. Getting some more health there, yeah, really, really nice.
Watch out, Quinn. Watch out, my butt. Move your booty. Move your booty.
Alright, and his amulet is right here on the right. What do you call it? Like nightstand, little table thing. Right down these stairs, so pretty easy to find.
Leave food alone, Army.
And oh yeah, he's right here. So I'm gonna save this here. You say, I found your amulet. So he gives you 15 gold, and this is your first assassination quest. Because you can kill him, and usually at least, you don't get any bounty. I always save it before I do that, but just to make sure you don't get any bounty, you can go into the, you press escape, go to the general stats, go down to your crime, and look for any bounty. I don't have any, so yeah, I didn't pick up any bounty from that. And then here we are, increases your health by 10 points. So there we also got this amulet. So altogether, those two things right there, doing that quest and praying at the altar, gives us a total of 35 more health points, which is quite good early game. Because the Fortify health gives us 10 points of health, Blessing of RK gives us 25. So altogether, that is a nice, let me see, 165 health this stage in the game, you know, which is really nice. Doesn't really matter what you choose to say to him, actually. You might think it would make a difference, but no, it doesn't really make a difference.
Against the dragon?
No. She sent troops to Riverwood once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
You assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
Enough! I will not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Here, then, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. Here. Come, let's go find Farinda. My court wisdom. He's been looking into a man who related. Farinda, I think I found someone who can help you with your
Jarl don't seem that used. Yeah, well, when I say straight to the point, eh? I learned that go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, so priority. Bring it.
Alright, so now it's your first introduction to the teleportation system. You just press M to get to your map, move your mouse to move the camera around. So the first place we're going to want to teleport is obviously the closest place to this, which is going to be these Guardian Stones. So yep, we're going to teleport there. You can only teleport to places that you've learned, and any of the stables have a carriage that you can hire to go to one of the new strongholds. So if you haven't already discovered a place, going to one of these stables, going up to the carriage and hiring them to go to one of these strongholds like Morthal, Solitude, Dawnstar, Winterhold, any of these strongholds, it can save you a lot of time traveling. So yep, those are the places that you can go to even without exploring them via carriage. The other places that you have explored, you can just teleport there. No need to go to a carriage or anything. Alright, single-handedly kill the wolves off. I probably should have picked up some disease potions, but no, I forgot that. It should be fine. This is why it's nice to go up to your Vasker and join the companions, because then you can get disease immunity, which is very nice. And it looks like this horse is just up for riding. It didn't even say steal, so I guess this is just an up for grabs horse. And yeah, you just hold down Alt also to run on a horse. I don't want to get this horse too near this bandit thing up here though, because it's going to get attacked and I don't want it to die, so I'm just going to get off of it. Alrighty, so they're all dead. My health bar is feeling good. And yeah, I don't think any of them have any good equipment for me. Nothing better than what I have, because I've upgraded steel armor and none of them were wearing anything better than that. So I am good to go. I wasn't trying to hide from you. Yeah, this is obviously how I usually deal with archers. I just run up to them, heal myself in between combat, full health, and I just run up to these archers, bash them into the ground, heal up myself, and then run up here. Oh, and interesting thing, when you have your weapon out, you actually run a little bit slower, so putting away your weapon actually makes you run faster. Or at least that's what the little loading screen has said to me on quite a few occasions. So unless the loading screen in the game is wrong, I'm pretty sure that's how it works, is that when you put away your weapon, you go faster. Unless they just want to mislead people on their own game. Alright, so he's dead. I'm going to heal up. And heal up right after that. You can kind of see how I heal up in between combat, not during combat. Because that's when it makes the most sense to heal up yourself. But yeah, that's just for this build. There's a bunch of different builds that you can go for, but I like this Wolverine / Paladin build. This is my favorite. Alright, so heal ourselves up. And you see these little things here on the floor and up there. That shows us how we need to have these oriented. So it goes snake, snake, fish. These, you'll see these in quite a few dungeons on your adventures here in Skyrim. So you are going to, they'll oftentimes be in different places. You know, sometimes you're going to have to look around for these other stones to see how these ones are supposed to be rotated. But it's fairly easy to find out how it's supposed to be done. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the whole Skyrim series, so if you get stuck on one of the dungeons or something, more than likely I'll have that dungeon, so you can just view it from my YouTube channel, or you can just search whatever part it is that you're stuck on, and you can find whatever it is. One of those locks. So this frostbite spider can be a little bit tricky. I'd recommend trying to be a little bit safer with this one. But it looks like I got it. One thing to know about this guy is that he tries to run away from you, and he has the key to this place, so you end up having to kill him. Well, let me see, can I upgrade my heavy armor? I don't think so. I need level 20. Yeah, I need at least level 20, so no on heavy armor. And yes on one-handed. Alright, so let's kill this guy. Take the golden claw, which we're going to need to use here. Then before these guys can rise, we are going to kill them. Or at least some of them before they can rise. Oh, that staggered him. Oh my goodness, they didn't even get a chance to attack me once. I killed all of them. Alrighty, and he got wrecked. Destroying them left and right here. Oh yeah, this is always fun. You can just go sheen right through there. Don't even care if it's about healing. And demolish these guys. like they're nothing. Alrighty. I'm just slaughtering these guys like they are nothing. Obviously that extra health that we picked up earlier is really helping keep me nice and healthy. Kill that drugger. Like he's not even there. This guy's a little bit harder, but he's still not hard. Barely even hurt me. Oh man, we ran through that in perfect timing. Alright, gotta heal myself up between fighting these guys. There we are. Alright, and with this first one, at least for me, it's always you rotate each of these rings twice. And you activate the keyhole. That's always the way it works for me with the golden claw, but I'll show you here. You can also go to your miscellaneous golden claw. It shows you the exact order that they have to be right there. So that's how you do that. And this is our first word of power, which we're going to unlock here in a second. We're just going to destroy this guy. Like, I don't even think he's going to be able to do anything before he's dead. No, he's just dead. He didn't even get to attack us. Alright, take that because we can enchant with that. We might be able to enchant with that, so I'm going to take that as well. I'm not going to be using conjuration, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so I'll show you guys the enchanting and how the whole Dragon Shouts, Dragon Souls work.
that is where your... So your information was correct after all. And we have our...
Alright, we're gonna use this.
friend here. Thank you for recovering for us.
Gonna disenchant that to learn its effect. Disenchant this to learn that. Okay, so then we're going to need a soul gem first off. Okay. And I'm gonna have to wait to show you the rest of it here.
Dragon, how exciting. Where was it seen? Or what was it doing?
I take this a bit more seriously, Holly. Dragon decides to attack White. Stop it. Let's go.
So, you were left else to say the rest of the watchtower?
Tell me what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right. Sword coming from the south. It's fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It's certainly not ahead when I had it. I never ran so fast in my life. I will come off for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Get down to the barracks for some food and rest. Burn. Hear that. Better gather some guards when we get down there.
I've already ordered my men to fight near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. Need your help again. I want you to go with Irilem and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. And I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farigar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal army.
Come along. I would very much like to see you again.
No, can't afford to risk both. Heath is here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing here. This isn't the death or glory mission. I know what we're doing.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm very sorry.
Alright, so now I believe I can buy stuff. Yep.
Take a look.
So I'm going to get these grand soul gems here, because those are the best.
You know, if you've got the aptitude,
Okay, so we're gonna look at these enchantments here. These are grand soul. Let's see if we can enchant anything with resisting magic, and no, it does not look like it. So let's see the frost damage one. I usually go with the 5 points of damage because it's right in smack dab in the middle. So yep. And also, as you can see, when you do more damage, you have less charges, so it's going to get discharged faster. If you do less damage, you got more charges. So I always like to go in the middle. And we've got our steel mace, so we're going to enchant that.
watching you reminds me of my first days as a
Alright, we got a level up from that from the enchanting, so that was nice. And we still can't upgrade our heavy armor again. Alright. So next I'm going to upgrade this so that the mace will ignore 25% of their armor. Alrighty, so next we're going to meet her near the Western Watchtower, so let's fast travel here. Alright, and this is the carriage right here, and you're going to hire to go to the different strongholds that you haven't been to yet. So you can see all the different places that you can take you, and they are all these strongholds. So if you haven't been to one of these, which by default you haven't, you can use him to travel to them, and because normally you can't fast travel to it because you haven't discovered it. So he basically allows you to discover these strongholds so that you can fast travel to them in the future. And it's not even all that much to use them to fast travel. So yeah, if you've got a long distance to go, definitely use the carriage to unlock it. It'll save you lots of time in the future. Oh yes, and there's one thing we need to do here, so I'm going to save it right here.
Nope.
Alright, and for data files, you have to uncheck this or else it does not work, the unofficial Skyrim patch. So we're going to load back where we were previously. Alright, and here comes the dragon. Fire, so I'm just going to heal myself up. Come on and land. There we are. So we got him. Lost a lot of health. This is why heath is really, really nice. Okay, some gold. And yeah, none of this armor or anything else is going to be useful to us. So now they want us to use our shouts, and then we got magic, and then our shouts, we're going to equip that. Then we hold down to see which use our shout. Alright, got normally, you know, when you slay a dragon, you get its soul to unlock the word right here. And so then I think you press either T or R to spend your dragon soul to unlock the shout of your choice. So in this case it automatically did it for us because, you know, this is the starting out main quest, so that's what this does. But yeah, that's the dragon souls. So yep. What was that sound? What are those guys doing here? What will the Jarl say? So many questions. If you want to see them answered, you've got to come back and see what happens in the next video, because this is where I'm ending this for tonight. So, I will see you guys then. Till then, stay awesome.